Всем доброго времени суток, с вами Kerrgan и Шира, который где-то тут, вот он бегает. Мы продолжаем проходить Divinity Original Sin. Блин, так, я в прошлой серии не обзывала Pathfinder, к которому просто привыкла, потому что я писала его просто скобом. Я могла. Ладно, зигзаг, что тебе надо? Не, знаешь, глаза сверкать, потому что мы лут вообще-то хотим. Да и лут, гоблин.
But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield?
А можно не будет за нами подглядывать? С этим в бордель.
Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, you know, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days.
Неужели нам нужно кликнуть на портале?
Off you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
Качиха сказала, что звездный камень поможет ей заново ткать гобелен. Как такое возможно?
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void. I honestly don't know. But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why.
Только что другая была. Он что, на два голоса говорит?
Другой дубль.
Если ей нужно искать звездные камни, мне бы хотелось знать, что... если мне нужно искать звездные камни, мне бы хотелось знать, чего начать поиски.
Would that I had a Starstone sightseeing guide, but
ну, так напиши.
Such a booklet does not exist. Just like yourselves, Starstones are curiously absent from history, both in my writings and on the tapestry of time. From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be found in the ancient places of this world.
Значит, найти древние руины, обшмонать древние руины, собрать лут, там будет камень.
Ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Don't go unarmed and consult with my agent.
Ты на дорогого агента хочешь прислать? Только, пожалуйста, не Рифлейн. Я все еще не вижу связи между звездным камнем и драконом пустоты.
Neither do I, but the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies. This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and future history. It is
Я вижу большое
all
желтое
of
пятно.
time.
То есть время — это желтое пятно. Замечательно.
We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the void. Now,
почему нам?
that a lovely mission?
Да им нужно.
Вы говорите, что вы историк, но мне кажется, вы больше, чем просто историк.
Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. Old age can't
Это руководство к действию.
that's one. Immortality is mine as long as no one skewers me with a sword, and even then I'll be back in a jiffy. But of course I have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history, and an arduous task that. So gather those starstones so that we may know the history that was lost. No, so that we must not repeat what leads us to this dangerous precipice, but do better and close the dark eye of the void forever.
То есть мы будем рвать задницу на Рейлоне, чтобы гоблин не потерял работу. Замечательно. А я немного быть единственным летописцем времени.
Lonesome, observing the frontier of creation, surfing the vibrant tide of the eons, always approaching yet never reaching shore. Lonesome, being privy to all that has been and all that is.
Ни хрена ж ты пафосный.
Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain, but one certainly doesn't mind a bit of company now and then.
Вот тебе компания, блондинка он сидит.
Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the weaver's acquaintance after all these years. I can hardly wait to pick her brain about the great battle of the sons of Sigurd. The last Rivalonian who remembers it died more than 7,000 years ago.
I should go.
Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivalon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent. My eyes and ears upon your world.
Слушай, у него какой-то нервный тик, у него ухо постоянно дергается очень сильно.
Ну что сквозняк.
Может быть.
Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
Знаешь, Зигзаг, у нас мир может... Мы можем не успеть спасти свой мир, потому что мы уже достаточно медленно все проходим.
Кстати, заметил...
It shall be my pleasure, Sir Imp. I'll embroider it in the first volume of your all-encompassing chronicles.
Что ты заметил?
Говорю, короче, смотри. Различия в тексте и в озвучке. Когда он говорил про бессмертие, ну, в тексте было, что он, ну, его могут проткнуть и ну, просто. А в озвучке, что он еще после этого сразу же вернется.
Вопрос, что здесь более правильно?
Не знаю.
That is a good question, Zigzags. One without a conclusive answer, though its resolution may lie in
Ну что?
Пошли оброем все.
The last chest, the last chest, the last chest. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my
это, короче, надо найти сундуки в жопе мира.
Find my four sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world. And
Они там болтают. Так, это работает? Не действующий портал. Короче, пошли, все пошманаем. Я наша книжку. Наверное, тебе отдам. На, почитай, потом посмотрим, потом это, мне отдашь, я дочитаю эти, там рецептики. Если память хорошая, то отдашь, если нет, то будем меняться просто.
По-моему,
не
у
действует.
меня такая же книжка уже была.
Тогда перекинь мне ее через...
У меня была поваренная книга Мародина, да.
Так, эти порталы не работают. Пойдем поищем тут, где-то комната отдыха была для нас двоих. Ну да, здесь нет больше той пиздатой музыки. Но я реально просто сидела... какая она была чудесная. Сейчас она не такая выразительная. Она меньше запоминается, она меньше западает в душу. А я очень люблю хороший аудиовизуал. Запретный зон. Давай посмотрим, что там. Мне любопытно. Так, я сохранилась? Да, я сохранила. Не работает, понятно. Но запретная, логично. Защита от идиотов. Слушай, это первая игра, где делают защиту от идиотов. Первый сад. Не работает. Красивые бабочки. Правда, они здоровые, как ясь. Тут, короче, реально была комната отдыха. Где она, я не помню. Но сейчас я ее найду. Не работает. Так, откуда? Обсерватория.
Это назад.
Не действует. Так, был же портал, я ж помню.
А может тут через кнопку?
Нет, тут, короче, какой-то из порталов вел как раз в комнату отдыха, а где она, я не помню. Я просто помню, что она была. Ладно, давай в Ревелон, нажимай на вот эту. Врата, нам нужно в Сайсил в Северные ворота. Типа.
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us turn to the business at hand.
Ладно, Арку мне нравится. Он такой же нигер и беловолосый, как и я. Так и сделаем. Совет агент Зигзагса мне был бы очень кстати.
And I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer's spiders are trying to catch. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. His foul murder and the plight of dying time must somehow be interconnected.
Эффект бабочки, сдох мужик, сдохнет мир.
That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way.
Откуда ты знаешь, что Джейк коллекционирует звездные камни?
While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I snuck into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name.
Зачем нам еще убежище?
Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety.
Хотя халявные хоромы всегда с какой-нибудь подлостью. Вот смотри. В этом, как ее, пиларах нам дают крепость. С просторным подвалом, как написано в буклете. А там, сука, огромный, как есть, андровый дракон. И огромная андровая статуя, которая все потом разъебет. В Кингмейкере мы получаем баронство. С кучей гребаных проблем. Это так не ебало.
But perhaps I speak only for myself. Not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, save it all too seldomly.
Интересно, ты что, действительно веришь, кажется, слово Зигзагса? Время, просто так, конец близок.
Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. It is death. It is nothing. I'll not pretend to have all the answers. All that I understand, all that is happening here and out there among the stars. But I do know I'd rather err on the side of caution. If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalantly as you and I lays beside the hearths of home.
Как ты стал агентом Зигзагса?
I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with him.
То есть ты его обожрал? Кота.
Ничего страшного, он же
So I
бессмертный.
told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories about his travels.
Он вроде на самом деле кошак, который
Не, этот, Зигзагс.
Не, видел, что Арфу на самом
In
деле
the
кошак.
end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now,
Ой.
that includes helping the two of you.
Ну, я
Before you
пошла.
go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zigzags asked me to give to you.
Хорошо.
You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin.
Ага. То есть мы сейчас используем, нас куда-то перекинет. Хорошо.
Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do
Его
stop to
можно
say
будет
hello.
потискать. Выпал информационной пирамидки.
Я вот что не
Это
понял.
вот эта штука.
Смотри.
Нет, это алтарь. Что? Не понял. У тебя пирамидка, а вот он у меня. Давай пробую ее применить. Алло, иди сюда.
First I have to shoo
Ой,
away a
меня
Так, а
банят.
меня...
cat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom.
Меня
Get
никуда не
out.
кинуло.
У тебя нет пирамидки.
Нету.
О, боги, что здесь происходит? Сначала мне пришлось выгонять эту ужасную белую котяру. Теперь обнаружу, где она гостей в ванной. Убирайся! Ха, это лишь маленькое недоразумение будет. О чем рассказать завтра? А у нее 7 очарования, вот, блядь. Ладно. Она меня сейчас уделает.
Я тебя на карте вижу.
Да, она меня уделает. У нее 7 очарований, у меня 2.
Little mix-up indeed. I don't know what you and that horrible little imp are planning, but leave my bathroom out of it.
That's what you get for trying.
Oh, no, if you please.
Хватай
This
пирамидку.
room is private.
Я тебе сейчас отдам. Она на тебя тоже ругается или нет? Ты хочешь синюю или красную пирамидку?
Без разницы.
На красную. Блин, грустненько.
Смотри. Этот... Прохождение нам сказал, что он встретил Зигзагса давным-давно. То есть прошло много времени с тех пор, как Зигзагс узнал про это. И до сих пор мир существует. Так зачем нам торопиться?
Так, на, это тебе. Так, нам сюда, по-моему. Колодец, подожди, колодец. О! Я знаю, что надо делать. Рецепт ведро воды. А если я фляжку прикреплю? Нет, фляжку нельзя, только в ведро.
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter, are you not? The hero the whole of Sightseal is abuzz about. the talk of the town, the juiciest grape on the grapevine. Such a pleasure to meet you. A delight. No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate. Yes, that's it. Fate has put me on this very spot so I may tell you all about a most intriguing opportunity indeed.
А ты, собственно, кто?
Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I saved lives, to be sure, but today I changed them.
Пластический хирург.
Наверное. Раз тебя не беспокоит, что разгуливает нежить.
They call the undead a problem, my friend, but those who know the ways of the fabulous five see no problems. They see opportunities. An enterprising spirit can wrench riches from cold dead rocks. Or from cold dead, full stop.
Насчет возможностей, которые ты упоминал. О, приключений, кстати.
Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better. To become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside of each and every one of us. So first of all, let me ask you this question. Do you like adventure?
Конечно, какой искатель источника не может не любить приключения?
Of course I do. How could someone in my profession not?
Quite right. Adventure is what we live for.
See here, you and I share the same passion. I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking the unbeaten path. The rush of finding yourself in a goblin ambush, knowing you'll prevail nonetheless. Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you could earn more?
Ну, не могу сказать, что это не так.
Well, I can't say that I haven't.
Yes, some extra gold is always welcome.
Indeed. Indeed, gold is always welcome. And among the fabulous five, gold flows as freely as water does to the sea. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometimes. Am I right? All those orders. Investigate this, retrieve that, and at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? Wouldn't you prefer to call your own shots? Be your own boss?
Лучше команды, чем подчиняться. Это верно.
It's better to lead than to follow. That much is true.
Better to be served than to serve. I concur.
Well spoken. Well said indeed. Life's too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding, am I right? Of course I am. And I could help you attain the dream. Enact the change you deserve. And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab, so that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. The invitation to join is yours. Grab it.
Расскажи о великолепной пятерке.
The Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated adventurers' guild in Riverlon. Our mission, to better the world. Our mantra, to better ourselves as we do so, to realize our dreams and cleanse our souls. You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you can. Of course, if you still have questions, I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. But if not, how about we get started?
Так, чем именно занимается великолепная пятерка?
What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow, sharp as a switchblade. Most meritorious of you. Now, to join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship, to join a fraternity, a sorority, a community. The title of Knight is bestowed upon you the moment you sign our waiver, and so it all begins. I shall be the one to give you your first contracts, and once the job is done, I shall see to it you get your fair share of the reward. Of course, should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the Fabulous Five and thereby draw new knights into our fellowship, you will get a share of the reward from their contracts too. Isn't that wonderful? By now, the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed your heart. It has, hasn't it? But did I say fellowship? I mean family. For like a family, we support one another, cheer one another, see each other through thick and thin, partake in glory and defeat. Work hard, fulfill contracts, enlist new knights, and swiftly shall you rise through the ranks. You will better yourself. You will better Riverlong. You will make the stars shine all the brighter. And you'll get fabulously wealthy in the process. What's not to like?
Я хочу завербовать великолепную пятерку.
Of course, of course, of course. All you need to do is sign this waiver, and just like that, snap! You're part of the family. All I need is your lovely little autograph. What do you say?
Not in the mood for cheese.
Вступить в гильдию, сделать миру, заработать деньги. Это по мне.
Join a guild, better the world, earn a lot of gold. Yes, count me in.
Мне всем деньги нравятся.
You'd fall for this foolish scheme? Gods, you're gullible.
Мне всегда хотелось стать настоящим. Мы должны думать о будущем, можно сказать. Лисочек не всегда будет нас заботиться.
We must think of our own futures. The Order of Source Hunters will not provide for us forever.
Are you telling me this is not the most double-faced guy you ever met?
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea. Join the Stud Club if you've got an eye for hard potatoes.
No, we'll do as I say, and there's an end to it.
Marvelous. Magnificent. Oh, but what am I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may not realize it yet, but your fortunes, your very life is about to change for the better. So let us not dilly-dally. To business. Your first assignment is ready and waiting if you're ready and willing. Oh, it's a pretty straightforward task, this one. Now, in this town dwells a wizard. Ahu is his name, and he's a frightful eccentric. Scientific type, you know the kind. Favors reason over faith and all that. Not Fabulous 5 material, him. His experimental weapons may keep a couple of skeletons away from the city, but many of his other researches failed, malfunctioned with tragic consequences. One of them was a big lumbering apparatus, a frightful automaton shaped like a giant made of steel. It was supposed to crush the undead by the dozens, piloted as it was by a trained legionnaire. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever the cause, the thing relieved itself of its pilot and headed north towards a network of caves. Now ask yourself, what if it comes back? It could smash the city walls and claim 100 lives before being subdued. Luckily, there are those in this world who belong to the Fabulous 5. The braves who eat such monstrosities for breakfast. Go, my friend. Find this wizard's abomination and claim your just reward from Mayor Cecil in the name of our hallowed guild. Easy money.
Я пошла.
Пора.
Кончается, да, время?
Угу.
Ладно, всем спасибо за внимание, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, комментарии. Всем пока-пока, увидимся в следующих сериях.